Why are some brawlers hated while others loved? Brawlers such as Kit and Mortis that are fan favorites in the community are super hated, while others such as Chester and Hank are adored. Why is this? Well, the first thing we need to talk about are the brawler designs themselves. Take a look at Kit and Mortis. They look arrogant and annoying. The way Kit stands and the way Mortis looks at you, they look like they are so full of themselves. Compare that to Hank and Chester, they look more humorous and welcoming. Another thing we need to look at is how the brawlers are played in the game and how it is like facing them. Brawlers such as Kit and Mortis have mechanics that can allow them to make a swift escape. Other brawlers that are also hated such as Dynamite and Tick have broken gadgets that work in a way where it makes it so that there's nothing you can do if they hit you with the gadget. You want to get close to Tick? Well, his gadget doesn't allow that. Want to get Dynamite? Well, his gadget doesn't allow that either. In contrast, we have brawlers such as Poco, who doesn't have any extravagant mechanics that can counter his counters, and his gadget fits him really well. Hank is also a prime example of a brawler with mechanics and gadgets that fit him. He's a shrimp in a tank that has a star power and a gadget that grants him a shield, which makes a lot of sense. Another common thing we can see with hated brawlers is that they have a very low or a very high skill gap. With Kit, for example, you have two choices. Use your gadget and jump at an enemy, or jump at your own teammates. Very simple. With Mortis, you have to cautiously charge your super over time and wait for the best opportunity to strike, and skillfully change your supers at the enemy team. Because of this, players who aren't really experienced in the game try to main these brawlers, which usually ends up with them dying a lot and selling the game. On the other hand, you have brawlers such as Chester, who is decent in the game and whose skill cap is somewhere in the middle. With him, you can play passive or aggressive, but players opt for playing more control. When you have someone like Chester in your team, you can rely on them. You know that they can handle threats up close and far away without any problems. Plus, players playing brawlers such as Chester and Hank are usually more casual and you wouldn't need to sweat like crazy to win the match. So, brawlers who are more hated in the game have an unappealing game design and are frustrating to play with or against. And brawlers that are more loved in the game are more welcoming and are chill to play with or face against.